My name is Wasiro. I'm an organic farmer. Whatever we produce from this farm is 100% organic. We don't use chemical at all. Without treating the okra, cucumber, street maize, everything that we get to use on the farm, be it herbicide, fungicide, treating all the types of insects, we treat them in organic method. Everything we use to treat all of these things is gotten from the farm. Combination of beans, herbs, some other things. When you go outside there, you see a lot of obituary posters, and when you look at the age, 45, 50, meanwhile, our fathers, they live up to 95, one something. It is basically based on what they are eating. Let your food be your medicine, and let your medicine be your food. This cucumber, we are done with it. We finished harvesting. People are still coming out. So I think that, okay, because it's small, it should be bitter. Yeah. No, it's not going to be bitter because it's pure organic and it's well taken care of.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, welcome back to the channel, See Your Girl Danica Kosi, and today we are here at Niwas farm here in Ibadan, Oyo State, Nigeria, Millionaire to be precise. His name is Wasiu and he's an organic farmer. You know how you guys have been disturbing me on this channel that you want to see how to farm organically, okay? How to be a commercial farmer and do it in an organic way and all. So today, I am visiting an organic farmer here in Nigeria, and he's going to be sharing with us the ins and outs of owning and running an organic farm here in Nigeria. Let us dive right into the video. Hello. Can you tell us your name?
All right. My name is Wasiro. I'm an organic farmer, and I've been to farming for quite a while. We have two different locations. We have one in Ibadan, another one in Ogun State. Presently, we are in the one in Ibadan, here precisely, and we operate purely, basically on organic operation. No single synthetic input. All we use is organic. Whatever we get from farm, go back to the farm. So, whatever you are buying from Niwas farm, you are 100% assured that you are getting an organic produce, even though it comes in at a premium.
Oh yeah.
The major reason why we decided to go into organic farming is that we want to ensure that our people are eating healthier. Organic farming can be done in a small scale and it can be done in a large scale. All you only need to do is know your onions, plan your operation, and you are good to go. It's not as expensive or as difficult as people would think. Once you have a dedicated team, you are good to go.
So what do you have here in your farm?
We have cucumber, tomato, sweet corn, pepper, okra, spring onions. We have green beans, OFSP, which is orange fledged sweet potato. We have our dwarf pepper in nursery, some other ones like that in our nursery, which we nurse, get it done, and we sell to our clients.
All right, but those other ones are just for sale, right?
Yeah,
you just grow them, then you sell them, yes. Right? You don't have them on your farm.
Perhaps by the time if you come next week or whatever, I'll be transplanting bell pepper very soon.
Open field?
Yeah, open field.
Oh, have you done that before? Because I know a lot of people say it does not do well in the open field. Oh, a lot. I've had that a lot.
It does well. It does well.
And organic too?
Organic.
Oh wow. You said you're into organic farming, yeah. So want to know, for people that are aspiring to go into organic farming in Nigeria or in Africa, how much do you think they can start with? And then how much did you start with? And then how much can the person make? And how much do you make? Okay.
Yeah. That's a very good question. Like I said, you don't need to start big if you don't have so much fund to start. Okay. No, you don't need to start big. You can start with quarter size of a plot. You can start with half a plot. You can start with full plots. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how much money you have. It doesn't matter how much you want to put in. But what matters is, do you actually understand what you want to do? If you don't understand what you want to do, and you are starting with 1 million naira, it will go down the drain. But you know what to do. If you have the key, you have the knowledge, you have the expertise, even if you start with 100,000 naira, you can make good out of it. Okay, let me give an example. Seed of pawpaw probably cost you 30 or 40,000 naira.
One naira.
One sachet.
Okay.
One sachet. You nurse this pawpaw just within a day. It's going to take just a day for you to nurse, right? all things being equal, you've gotten all your materials ready, and you nurse them under a day. And within the space of 2 months, all you only need do after nursing it is just watering. You are not doing anything again, just watering. And you are selling each seedling at rate of 3,000 naira. Now, you have like 100 seeds. Now, let's calculate 3,000 times 100.
That's over 300,000.
All your expenses is just plus minus 50,000 naira. Is it profitable?
Yeah, of course it is. So, okay, so how long do you nurse it before you sell?
2 months. So I end up saying that, that's also 50,000. What am I going to do with 50,000 naira within the space of 2 months? It's no money, right? Okay, let's take it to 5. You are doing 500. Do the multiplication within the space of same 2 months.
That's about
That's 1.5.
1.5 million.
With your 1.5, you're supposed to first spend 300,000 naira. So now, tell me, is it profitable or not? People are there to buy.
Of course.
All you need to do is do a good job.
Yeah.
Know your onions. And before you know it, you're making money. Well, I think that says it all in terms of how do you start and how much.
Right. Because I know that a lot of them watching the video might just really, they figure if I want to start with a plot of land, let's say like sweet corn, for example, how much is it going to cost me in total? Using sweet corn as
Use sweet corn as an example. A 250 gram of sweet corn costing you 30,000 naira. Without a plot under 2 months, and you are making 250,000 naira at the end of the day, and you are doing just 250 gram, not 500 gram, not 1 kilo.
Okay.
So if you are doing 1 kilo, you are doing times 4. If you are doing 1 kilo, which means that 30,000 naira times 4, that's 120,000 naira.
Yeah.
And you plant, you do your irrigation. If you want to use irrigation, depending on how much all these things is going to cost in the market, I will not be able to give you exact figures right now because market fluctuates. We're saying that you are selling for 250,000 naira, right? 1 million naira within a space of 2 months. And if you are somebody like Niwas, who is going to intercrop because he knows what he's going to do with the intercropping, and making double money. Youth can actually go into farming and they can do so much well once they are determined to get it done. Farming is not for the poor. No.
That's a lot, you guys.
It's not for the poor.
Yeah.
Big shots, big boys are actually venturing into
farming, yeah, of course.
Be it crop farming, animal farming, be it production, they are actually venturing into it. For us, I would say we started as a nano farmer, so we have a snail farm at Ogun State. This hybrid okro, Maha precisely, and you can see that we've already started harvesting, even if it's just a small quantity. Even when you are starting out, try to get a good seed. When you get a good seed, definitely you solve the problem almost like 40 to 50% in a way if you get a good seed. Because if you have a bad seed or maybe adulterated seed, automatically you are not going to get good results. Apart from this particular okro, I was talking about a particular okro the other time. We call it turi okro, very long. Although I finished harvesting that particular okro sincerely, it's a very interesting okro. It's almost like 1 feet okro. This is
pepper.
Apart from that, you see that I have jute leaf called ewedu.
Ewedu, yeah. You guys, there's a way to hear over there.
In fact, some of them are taller than I am. In fact, some of them, and okay, look at this. Look at this.
Oh wow!
Look at
how tall they are.
Even though I'm using this to produce some other things, I'm producing seed.
Oh wow! What's this? Like a ewedu seed?
Yeah, this is a ewedu seed. This is a ewedu seed.
So how did you achieve it? Like you just left
it to continue growing.
You don't take anything out of it. Like you don't harvest any part of it.
I do harvest some. I'm going to be harvesting the leaf.
Okay.
Because I'm producing dry ewedu.
Okay.
Which is exportable. Whatever we produce from this farm is 100% organic. We don't use chemical at all. Whether treating the okra, cucumber, sweet maize, ordinary corn.
You talked about that everything here is organic. Like, what do you mean by that? Because I know that a lot of people might know what it means. I know what it means, but I just want those that are still new to the whole farming thing to get to understand what you mean by organic.
Okay? What I mean by organic is that everything that we get to use on the farm, be it herbicide, fungicide,
All right.
treating all the types of insects, be it whitefly, downdew, nematode, all type of insects. All we use is combination of leaves, herbs, and some other things. But everything that we use to treat all of these things is gotten from the farm.
Oh wow. From this same farm?
From this same farm.
Oh wow.
And we combine it together.
What about fertilizer?
Mostly we don't use fertilizer, we use manure.
Okay.
It's manure you can actually get from leaf. There are type of leaves that you combine together that will give you a very good manure. And we equally get manure from the poultry, the poultry waste.
Okay.
So we process it and convert it to manure.
I know a lot of people have been asking me about organic farming. At least give us one example, as we also want to teach them to know how to farm organically. So can you just tell them, just give them some tips?
All right. Yeah. As far as that is concerned, it's not going to be word of mouth. Let's see an example.
All right.
Part of this organic thing that we are talking about.
Okay.
Yeah. Part of the organic thing that we use on the farm, this is one.
Okay.
Right? We call this composting.
Okay.
This is composting. So this composting now, you see that what we have there is more of leaves.
Yeah.
Right? We have more of leaves. So, and if you look at it closely, you will see that there are some things like seed, which is cucumber seed.
Oh.
You can see cucumber seed. So what it is that all damaged fruits or those bad ones, instead of us to throw them away, we now put them inside what we call composting.
Okay.
So
you mean the leaf?
Yes.
Okay.
The leaves, all these are leaves.
Okay.
Green leaves.
All right.
All together. Different type of leaves. We put them inside there. And both the fruits as well, damaged fruits, bad fruits, we just keep them here and then we pour water on it. So what are the composition of composting? Green leaves, manure, and ash. Then water. So we put them here and we allow them to ferment for 21 days. After 21 days, it's ready for use.
Oh wow! You just spray them on the.
Yes, just put them at the base of the crop. So that's it. Okay, now look at this particular cucumber. This a bad one is already gone. So instead of me to left it over there, I won't. I will just okay, get in there. So it's not a waste.
Okay.
It's not a waste. Organic farming, nothing is a waste. Okay. All right. Look at this particular cucumber. This cucumber, we are done with it.
Okay.
We finished harvesting.
Yeah.
We finished harvesting. And still here for more than 2 weeks. Some are still coming out.
Yeah.
Some are still coming out. As it is, you might think that because it's small, it should be bitter. Yeah. No, it's not going to be bitter because it's pure organic and it's well taken care of.
Wow. Wow. Wow, that's a lot. Yeah. I can see that you've terminated most of the farm. Do you sell them as fresh or dried?
We sell fresh, we sell dry.
Dried, okay.
Depending on what. This particular one behind you is going to be dried. Those one over there, that's sweet corn, this is ordinary corn.
Oh wow. Okay, this is ordinary corn.
The other one over there is sweet corn.
Oh, wow.
So sweet corn is being sold fresh.
Wow.
But this particular one, fine. You might sell some fresh, but majorly it's going to be for dry. You will enjoy sweet corn.
Yeah.
Fresh.
Okay, that's the type they use to cook fried rice, your rice, and every other thing. This one in particular, right?
Yeah.
Is there any one that you say, okay, this is my stronghold, this is where I specialize on?
It's integrated farm.
Okay.
As at now, we are here to set up our own poultry. For us to be a full integrated farm, it means that we are doing so many, both crop and animal, in one place, so that the waste of one is going to be an input to another. where we have a waste of chicken, it's going to be a raw material for crop.
Oh.
The pool of rabbit contain the highest nitrogen, so we're going to be using it as an input for veggies.
Since you're into organic farming, it makes sense to have everything in one place so that you can easily transfer. All right. So, do you think that farming, because like we said earlier, we are trying to encourage the youths and more people here in Africa, not just Nigeria, to go into farming, okay? At least it is going to help us solve this problem of food insecurity that we are currently facing here in Nigeria. So, do you think it is a lucrative one? Because I know that a lot of people that wants to go into farming, they are going into it as a business, like they want to make their money. So what is your advice? Do you think it is a lucrative?
Very good question, which is actually what the youth are actually looking at.
Yeah.
How can I do a farming and now become a poor man? I want to make money. Yes, you can actually make money, and there are rules to it. You making money from farming. If you take it as a business, definitely it's going to respond to you as a business. You farm for a purpose. You don't need to start big, especially when you are a first-timer. When you're a first-timer, don't start big. When you start big and everything goes wrong, it means that you will not be able to try again.
Yeah, you lose big.
So, so understand the terrain. Once that is done, you are good to go. All right, a typical example, this is sweet corn. I planted 250 grams.
Okay.
Which is very small. Within 2 months or 2.5 months at most, you are done with it. You can make as much as 250,000 naira with it in 2 months. So if you can do 1 kilo, which is times 4, and you are able to have a market for it, which means that within space of 2 months, you are making 1 million, and it's organic.
All right. Okay, now I get it, because you are doing organic.
And it's organic. You are not doing synthetic. Tell me if you have, let's say, 600,000 naira within 2 months. As a young man, that's from sweet corn.
Yeah.
Are you not good to go?
So in a nutshell, it is profitable, right? Like from what?
Very, very profitable.
Yeah.
Once you have your market.
Okay, yeah. Like, are you guys, I used to tell you on the channel, the most important thing, see, apart from your production and everything, is also the marketing. Like, you have to have a market. A good market. Like I used to tell them on the channel that you can do a plot of this and make, like you said, 600,000 naira in 2 months, right? Another person can do the same thing with the same quantity, with the same results, and make less than 300,000 naira in 2 months, depending on your markets, right? Depending on who you sell to.
Sure.
So the most important thing is having your market, having the people to sell to. Do you get your market before you plant or after you plant?
That's a very big question. $1 million question.
Of course.
The honest truth remains is, before you venture into any produce, okay, I want to engage in producing cucumber, sweet potato, sweet maize, ordinary corn, vegetable, or whichever one you want to go into. Your first assignment as a newbie is go get your market. That is your first assignment. Don't even plant at all.
If you don't have a market.
Don't even plant. Just like, oh, madam, good afternoon. I have this on my farm. How much are you buying? In fact, before you even go to tell them that, how much are you buying? You need to go to the market, know how much they are selling those products, the quantity they are selling, and at what price, and at what time. What I mean by time is rainy season,
okay,
dry season.
Yeah, of course.
So, moment you are able to get those information and you're satisfied that, okay, now you know how much they are selling all of these things, then you can now go back, madam, I have this on my farm. Will you buy? Yes. Okay, will you come to my farm? Okay, yes, no. Okay, you have to bring it to us. You have to know all of this. Right. So once you know all of this and you are comfortable with whatever result you get from that, then you can now go back to farm and start farming. You have to have your own strategy in place. How do you want to sell?
Another question I want to ask, because I'm asking out of experience, do you usually have them pay you before you harvest and take it to them, or do you harvest and take to them before they pay you? Because I know that most especially when you're dealing with perishable produce, sometimes when you harvest and you take it to them, sometimes they tend to down price whatever you brought, right? Because they know you have no choice already. So what advice would you give to them in that regards?
That's a very serious issue when it comes to farming. And that's where a lot of farmers actually have challenge, especially nano farmers. Small farmers can pull some strength. Small farmer will start from maybe 5 acre. You're still a small farmer. Some, you might have to like go give it to them. Some, you might like have to like ask them to come. So you need to now to like bring them to your farm. If you're able to bring them to your farm, you're at advantage. But if you take it to them, man, you are not at advantage. That is just the plain truth. Because moment one fruit leaving the stand, moment it's on the stem, it loses its power. In fact, that is the one reason why I said get your market ready before you go produce. Because otherwise, you definitely have to like dance to their tune. Then the other way around is if you actually understand your onions fully, then you should know how to like preserve your produce. If you can preserve your produce, then you are winning. If you can add value, if you can add value to the produce, then you are equally winning. Look at that particular jute leaf. Okay, let us look at it again.
All right.
This particular jute leaf here, you see that it doesn't have much leaf on it. It doesn't have much leaf. I've harvested the leaves. So instead of me selling the jute leaf at cheaper price during the rainy season, I decided like let it be. So I continue to grow, I harvest the leaves and I process the leaves. So while like that, I'm gaining in 2 ways. I'm saving the leaves and I'm producing seeds.
Oh, wow.
That's additional value for him. So I'm not losing even when I'm not selling. It means that I'm postponing my sales period. It leaves. After processing it, definitely I'm going to sell. And as well, I'm producing seeds.
That's very beautiful. So do you have any advice, any tips that you can give them regarding preserving your farm produce after harvest? Is there any tips?
Wow, you have to go learn. When you learn all of this process, it gives you more power. Okay, as of today, if you go to the market to buy tomato, a basket of tomato I think is about 10,000 naira. And there is going to be a time that a basket of tomato go for as far as 35,000 naira, 40,000 naira. If you are so unlucky, you not produce towards the period that you have glut of tomato. What do? You want to sell at that price too? One, all your input is not going to come cheap.
It is not at all. It is
whether rainy season, whether dry season. Then the best bet is process and preserve your tomato. We need to start producing sachet tomato locally. Most of these sachet tomato in the market, don't let us deceive ourselves. We are eating chemicals. We need to learn how to add value to our produce.
All right. How do you fight diseases, infections in your? Because you've showed us how you apply fertilizers like the manure and everything. So since you're doing organic for organic farmers, how do you do that?
Because I have not actually have much time to do something at this particular site. Let me just pull off some things. Okay, you can see what is here. This particular stuff that I'm holding here is the fruits of grain. Right? So instead of it to become just anyhow waste, no, it's no longer a waste. I've converted to this is my manure site where I'm going to be producing manure. Right? Let me just clear this. So that we can see more. You see, when you look at this base, it looks like it's soil, right? It's turning to soil now. It's turning to soil. But what you are seeing there is no soil there at all.
I see.
It's no soil. It's not soil.
These are just plants.
These are just plants. You can see. It's just plants. Like, you can see. They are plants.
Oh wow.
You can see. Now they are converting, processing. Right? So at the end of the day, it will definitely convert fully by the time I'm done with it. And this is what I'm going to be using.
My plants.
My plants.
Oh wow. Wow, this is beautiful.
If anybody is interested, you can come to the farm. Definitely, we engage in training. When you go outside there, you see a lot of obituary posters. And when you look at the age, 45, 50, 55, 60. Meanwhile, our fathers, they live up to now 80, 90, 95, even one something. You know, it is basically based on what they are eating. Let your food be your medicine, and let your medicine be your food. Once we stop taking in a lot of chemicals into our body system, we have a chances of living long. We want to encourage as many people as possible to embrace organic farming. I will show us the organic pesticide. We cut across all crops. We'll definitely go and look at our pepper farm, our okra farm, third batch of our sweet maize. Imagine I have one person in addition with me working two on a farm. Who says we cannot run 2, 3 acres, 4 acres?
All right. Okay, you offer training as well?
We got training.
Oh, wow. So for those of them that are interested, because I definitely know that a lot of them are interested because they've been asking me about organic farming for a very long time.
You can reach me through mobile number 080 54 27 8989. We have a lot of sweet maize to sell. We have a lot of things on the farm that is coming up.
When we were coming, you were talking about how can you even compete with a big farmer.
Okay.
So what are the challenges associated with farming like that you advise them to watch out for?
Sincerely, there's a lot of challenges on the farm.
Yeah.
Whether you are doing synthetic or you are doing organic. So you just have to understand all of these things, how we're going to manage them, because when you come across challenge, once you are determined to make it work, you can always surmount all the challenges. For organic farming, you are going to be stressed out, whether you like it or not, especially if you are not using mulching film. I'm not using mulching film, but I'm using the other type of mulching method. We have two types of mulching method. We either use mulching film or grass. So you can use grass to equally mulch. These are nursery. This particular one at the top here is bell pepper. Let me put it out in little bit.
Okay.
All right. This is Efia, Rodo, Efia. This is Rodo too. A nano farmer, you should know how to improvise. You need to actually know how to cut down your cost.
Your cost.
We're talking about competing with the big boys.
All right.
You want to compete with the big boys, and you are spending so much here and there. You need to know how to improvise so many things. When your expenses outweigh your income, definitely you are going to be losing so much money. You are not going to be making money. And see, like I said, I have to know how to cut down costs. This is another nursery that I'm doing there.
Oh, wow.
I just did it today.
Oh, wow.
All I have on farm is what I'm using. I said I wanted to show us what the pesticide look like.
So some people that are worried about the nursery house, he doesn't have a nursery house and you can see his nursery over there, you guys.
This is one of my pesticide.
Okay.
This is one of my pesticide. Okay, let me
see. All right.
All right, so I just want to open it so that
see what it looks like, right?
All right, you can see.
Oh, wow.
This combination of all I have on farms.
Okay.
All I use in producing it is gotten from the farm.
Oh, wow.
So this will be mixed with 16 liter.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll just pour it inside the.
All right.
Yes, inside the knapsack,
okay.
And back it then we start spraying. This take care of everything, be it white fly, caterpillar, armyworm. Okay, definitely it was okay to see the sweet maize.
Okay.
You see how they are doing beautifully well. But I've been affected because for a week I wasn't on the farm. Definitely, I hope we'll be able to come back and see what it's going to be. All of them will be taken care of. And all the water that have been affected, you see them bounce back. Let's go see the sweet maize.
Sweet maize?
Yes, this is sweet maize.
Oh,
this third batch.
All right, sweet corn?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Corn. Can see.
Oh, wow.
And they are not up to a month. This was about 3 weeks.
Wow.
And it's pure organic. You can see if you take a shot at the soil, it's not mulched.
Wow.
It's not mulched.
Wow.
So you can see, that's it.
So I'm not seeing irrigation here. So how do you kind of water them?
All right, that's a very key question. Now I say that if I actually determined to succeed as a nano farmer, I water this. Once it does, it's not raining, I water it with jerry can. Fine, it's stressful, I agreed. But once we are there, definitely we change the method. Let's assume I want to do like 1 acre at a go of sweet maize. Automatically, I'm not going to be doing that manually.
So you see what I talk to you, I tell you guys always on this channel, start whatever you can with whatever you have. Whether it is farming, buying and selling, whatever it is you have, start now, start today with what is readily available to you. You can see this farm, see how big it is. Like, he's even calling himself a nano farmer, but it is doing very good, like very, very well. And he's just doing it with what he has, right? He's not breaking the bank to get this done.
We are talking about mulching the other times.
Beautiful.
Right, look at here. You can see all these are dry grass.
Oh, wow.
Dry grass. And what we have in here is okro. You can see the okro. So, in fact, this mulching is not perfectly done. That is just the truth, that I'm the only person managing this farm as at now. At the other side there, we have cayenne pepper. By the time we go down there, we have green beans. Let's go see.
Wow, you guys, I never knew you could mulch with leaves. But they also do dwarf purple here.
Purple.
Can this green beans?
This green beans.
Okay.
You can see that already I'm getting ready for the green beans.
Okay,
Yes,
okay. All right.
I'm getting ready for the green beans because it's not going to like crawl on the floor. For it to produce maximally, we're going to like hang it. You can see that apart from the sweet corn, we have it mixed, which is intercropping.
Yeah.
We have sweet potato in there. You can see that sweet potato.
Okay, the ones on
sweet potato.
See.
And from that particular bed where you are, we have OFSP. These are under nursery here.
All right.
This tatashi.
Oh, tatashi, the long one.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
The long one, this tatashi.
Okay.
Tatashi. And here, this is where we have the dwarf purple.
Okay, wow.
This dwarf purple, you can see. These are some of the ones. In fact, I saw some yesterday.
How long does it take for this to grow and start fruiting, the dwarf purple?
7 months.
All right, but you don't have any in your farm right now?
Presently now?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Okay, are these also nursery? The one on the...
Yes, that's SCR.
Oh, you can actually do nursery like this.
You can do that from that.
Oh, you see? Wow.
I do nursery on that.
Wow. So what is this exactly?
All right. This is just like a scarecrow, you know. It's to scare birds.
Okay.
Because, you know, this is example of what birds can do to whether ordinary maize or sweet maize, but majorly on sweet maize. They come eating your sweet maize once you are not on farm or if you have a large space. But this, I just did it in case the moment they just perch on the stem of the corn, you see it will shake and make some noise. So when they hear the noise, they fly away.
Wait, thinking I think. You guys, that was very, very, very interesting. Such an interesting interview. I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, share this video and leave a nice comment. And do not forget to patronize Niwas Farm, okay? So I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye. Love you guys.